Good evening, and thank you very much for your welcome, very warm, and I would like to thank Hélène Gumanti. She was very, very charming, and she prepared this this talk show fantastically.
For
Brava.
being the guest over here.
She need one applause.
To you too.
See, the reason was many. First, of course, to be one pianist, to be one engineer, this was just something very important, because this was helpful for me to approach deeply the piano, because the piano, if you want, is one musical instrument, making music, of course, but it's very complex instrument that to be built, to be conceived, required a lot of physical requirements, a lot of, I can say, mathematical knowledge. And then I had both of this. But not only, I love the piano. I started to play the piano when I was young, and I was fascinated since the beginning about the piano. The piano was, during my adolescence, was very important, was my life, was everything. I heard when I was child and when I was adolescent, a lot of important pianists, the most important pianists in the world. So then this created me a culture of the piano. And then also the fact that I belong to one family that work on the furniture field, then still in the wood. The wood is a big component of the piano, it's the most important component of the piano. So, and then the possibility to start to make the piano inside one of the family factory. All these kind of things, they convinced me when after to be graduated that I had the opportunity, it was possible to build a piano. It was quite a crazy idea, but there was a lot of ingredients that they gave me the possibility to do this, to start this adventure. Of course, it was not easy adventure, because in the world there was just a company very old and very well known, and difficult to come out. But when you are young, sometimes you do some very special things, and maybe because you are still fresh, you are not conscious sometimes what is the danger that can come. And then I started this adventure, and I must say today that it was very nice.
Yes. Okay, shall I translate just first? Ya, jadi karena beliau datang dari family yang memang membuat piano, mengkonstruksi piano, dan memang kebetulan ada hubungan dengan kayu kan. Jadi mereka emang spesialisasinya tuh mengolah kayu, dan memang kayu kan sebagai elemen yang paling penting di piano, itu mereka ada bahannya. Dan bahan kayu Fazioli itu emang spesial. Ini saya nambahin aja. Jadi bahan kayu Fazioli itu adalah bahan kayu yang biasanya dipakai untuk biola Stradivarius ya. So the wood of the Fazioli are usually used for the Stradivarius violin, yeah?
See, when we start to make the design of the piano, one of the choice came into which wood we use for the soundboard of the piano, because the soundboard is the most important components of the piano.
Yeah.
And I decided to use this wood coming from Val di Fiemme. Val di Fiemme is one region on the Italian Alps where there is a forest of red spruce. And this is the same forest where Stradivari and the violin makers from Cremona, they went there to find the wood for the violin. I was the first piano maker using this kind of wood.
Yeah.
It was quite one experiment, but the experiment was very nice, and I saw right, I think that.
Ya, jadi ini kalau misalnya Anda mau tahu kenapa piano ini harganya jadi mahal segala macam, itu karena kayunya adalah memang spesial dari hutan itu yang ada di Italia, dan memang biasanya dipakai untuk biola Stradivarius. Tapi kalau biola kan kayunya cuma segini. Seberapa? Kalau ini kayunya kan segini. Itu masalahnya. Tapi ini memang kayu yang sangat berkualitas tinggi, yang memang dengan kepadatan dan sebagainya yang memang sangat bagus untuk resonans, untuk merefleksikan suaranya, dan ya memang bahan yang bagus sih untuk instrumen piano gitu. So and you produce only 140
now.
140
We are
per
50
year.
50 people.
Jadi ada 50 orang yang bekerja dan mereka memproduksi 150 piano,
140
ya, 140 piano setahun. Jadi ini bukan mass production, this is not pabrik di mana mereka bikin ribuan piano, tapi memang 140, dan itu yang jadi semacam artwork juga ya, karena semua piano itu so you supervise each piano. You know every piano that comes out from the.
Yes, I follow the development of each piano since the beginning. The piano they are like child. They at beginning they are they don't have form, but step by step they become a piano. And during this step, always I'm present. And I try to adjust always the situation in order then to have the good result.
Yes, and do you have any plans to increase the production, like 180 or 200, and then more?
Not proper, because now we produce. We recently enlarged the company because. Before was 4,400 square meters. Now it is the double.
Right.
So that we can produce more. And for this reason, last year, for the first time, we produced 140 piano in a year. But I think that with this situation, we can produce 150, 160. But my idea is don't go on, because we can control the quality until this number. When we go over this number, then the situation change dramatically, and then the care of the quality cannot be the same. Then I think that I'm much more oriented on the quality than to the quantity, and then for this reason, I think that I will remain more or less on this number.
Yeah, okay. Jadi memang nggak ada rencana untuk bikin mass production karena memang beliau lebih concern kepada kualitas ya, bukan kuantitas. Jadi emang akan selamanya ya mungkin bisa 150, 160, tapi nggak akan lebih dari itu gitu loh setiap tahunnya, Fazioli.
Mungkin kalau mau ditambah sedikit, Mr. Fazioli itu benar-benar semua piano yang keluar daripada factory-nya dia selalu harus coba sendiri dulu. Dan kemudian ada yang bagian ahlinya untuk yang voicing dan semuanya itu semuanya dicoba langsung oleh Mr. Fazioli karena beliau juga main piano. Jadi itu memang dipersiapkan, dan jadi caranya bagaimana, kadang-kadang banyak sekali yang untuk concert grand itu pianis ataupun yang bukan pianis itu mereka bisa milih sendiri. Demikian juga untuk di Indonesia. Artinya kami sebagai dealer di Indonesia itu memang kami punya yang ready stock, tapi pada saat yang bersamaan membuka kemungkinan untuk kemudian fly to Italy and handpick. Jadi bisa disediakan untuk misalnya taruh kata 228, artinya berarti yang panjangnya 228, disiapkan 3. Misalnya, terus kemudian akan dipilih sendiri untuk kemudian itu specially untuk that particular customer to choose the piano. Dan kadang-kadang kalau yang nggak taruh kata misalnya pertanyaannya seperti ini, kalau misalnya saya bukan pianis, kalau ini buat di rumah bagaimana? Itu banyak macam. Kadang-kadang ada yang mereka membawa pianis. Jadi misalnya taruh kata di sini bisa membawa Pak Ananda Sukarlan, misalnya sebagai pianis, untuk kemudian yang nyoba gitu. Atau bisa juga dengan pianis yang lain gitu, untuk kemudian mencoba dan memilih mana. Dan kemudian istilahnya yang mau membeli ya hanya mendengarkan, oke, we focus on the sound, karena kita percaya bahwa bahwa piano ini punya suara yang berbeda-beda. Satu tipe yang sama aja punya warna suara sendiri-sendiri. Even the same type, it has different sound.
Always. Yes.
Because it's handmade. Because every piano is like one different.
But also because the wood.
Because of the wood, yeah.
You can in one forest. The forest in this forest, for example, there is red spruce. All they belong to the same family. They are similar, but they are not the same.
Right.
So then, when we built the piano, we used the same wood. But we cannot predict what happens, because it depends from the combination of the different brothers, no?
Right.
That can give in one time one kind of result with one character, and in another case another character. This can happen.